Okay, in the last part, we started setting up a network boot server and we installed dhcp. Now, dhcp in the boot process uses tftp to copy over the files. So we're going to have to set up a TFTP server, and the first thing we've got to do is install it. This doesn't take very long, and then configure it. And the configuration file I'm going to use is here. It's going to use the directory we set up before. It's going to use 192.168.0.1, which is the IP address, the fixed IP address of the server that we're building. If you've changed it, you'll have to change it here as well. And it's also using a mapping file, this remap, which is going to convert mixed case file names to lowercase, because mixed case is typically Windows and Linux is case sensitive. So so the way this is going to work is that everything in the TFTP directory is going to have to be lowercase, and it gets remapped as the request comes in. You'll be able to see that in syslog actually. So we'll just copy these files over. This one goes in etc defaults, here etc default, so paste that in, overwrite the existing one. Now we need to paste this file. First off, we're going to have to make a directory called server. Swerver. And then we can paste it in. Now the easiest way to do this is to get grub from an existing ISO, so we're just going to mount this one, which is the one we used in Part 8 when we created a bootable USB. So here's grub here, so we're going to copy that lot. I'm not going to use half of that, but copy it anyway. And paste it in. So now we're going to replace some of the files. Go back. We're going to replace grub.config. So copy that one, paste it into that. We'll have a look at that later, but and we're going to replace theme. Copy. That's going to go into here. Finally, I like a pretty background picture. Here's one I prepared earlier. It's 640 by 480, so find a picture you like and set it, make it that size, and that goes into themes. Copy. So we're going to replace the mint one with that one. Right. So that's the files copied. Now we need now we need to get grub itself. So I'm going to cut this, put it here. Now, if you remember, in dhcp, we designate the file name that is going to be supplied when a UEFI client boots. So this needs to be the name of the file in grub that we've just made. Before we test it, we should just restart it. Okay, that's that one. And that's that one. Should look at the status too, I suppose, but yeah, know it's running. So I think we're ready to try it. There we go, so there's the grub menu. None of these will work, none of these menu items will work except reboot, and we'll set them up next time.